I always thought my mom never understood me because she like okay that I she okay that I'm working very hard and working very late. But there are times where we argue a lot because like sometimes she really needed me the most but I'm not home or
Can you
I'm
give
not
example?
like there was a time where she really needed to talk to me. But then I was not on my phone. I was really busy with work. Whenever I'm at work, I don't really check my phone. And then when I reach home, she at that point she scolded me like, "Why are you home so late?" Then I tell her, "I'm working. I tell you already, I'm working." Then after that she was like, "But it's already so late at like 4 a.m. Why are you back home so late?" And then after that, that's when we argue, and then that's when things get personal lah and stuff. And then it hurts me because like I thought she understood, and then it hurts me because she said I never understand her.
Welcome back to another segment of Kopi and with my guest here again, Trisha. Hello, Trisha. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing good.
From previous segment, you told me a little a lot about like juggling between the work, being a speech manager, and also being a student. But I feel like beneath that, there's more to it. Like the people, your family, your friends, or even your youth. Your young youth. I'm sure you have, in order to achieve great things, you have to sacrifice, right?
Yeah.
So, can you share a bit like what have you sacrificed throughout the journey of being a space manager?
Uh,
You can start from the beginning also.
okay. I'll start from the beginning. Okay, and then I'll start from intern.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe before intern. Okay, so back in IT, I hang out a lot with a lot of people. I mean, not in a way where like every day I go out, but I do go out every day because I'm the type where I do not like to go home type of thing. I just want to spend time with my friends. So back then, I just like to spend time with my friends a lot. Like, I don't know how to explain. It's like
You like going
to
out?
me, it's like
Mm-hmm.
my comfort was my friends at that point. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and not home. You know. But then after a while, when I started intern, then I mean it has always been in me where I'm very hardworking. Like I always tend to work more than I usually do. Like I tend to work more lah basically. And so it has been with me since when I started part timing, and I've already noticed that from the beginning. And like during part time, it's like I always take shift. Then it's like whenever someone
Wait, what are you part time about?
I was part timing in Toys R Us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's cute.
So every time my manager will always ask me, "You want to work on this day? You want on this day? You want to work on this day?" Then they will always know that I always say yes one. But maybe because I am also the type where I can't say no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So maybe that's also the thing. But at the same time, I also say yes because money.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. So what motivated me to work was because of the money. So I've always tend to work more than usual lah. Then when I entered intern, I actually didn't want intern. Like from what I said from the previous podcast, I actually didn't want to do intern. I actually didn't want to go through intern at all. If I could, I would skip intern.
And
But
just start
then
working, right?
yeah, but intern was part of the module, and I was thrown into intern, and then after that, I just wanted to like just go on with intern lah. I don't want to expect much from intern because I was also scared of what will intern give. Because a lot of my seniors were telling story about how scary intern is. Like I don't know why, for some reason the seniors that came back to share about the intern story, they somehow or rather want to scare the juniors. I don't know why.
Is it culture in Singapore to
I
do
have
that?
no idea, but I guess it worked. They
Yeah,
scare
it's
me.
yeah, they scare you.
So I was actually really scared to enter intern. And then after that intern, I kind of work a lot. And then I warned my mom from the very beginning that in intern I'll be quite busy. Because when my brother went intern, it was very different from me because he is an engineering.
I see.
And I'm from the media line. So engineering and media quite different line, especially in terms of work. Like for engineering, it's just like a 9 to 5 thing. Yeah. But for media, it's
Can
like
be more than that.
yeah. So I told my mom from the very beginning that I may work more than usual, and she wasn't really supportive of that. Especially when I started intern, then I was already thrown into shoots, and then the shoots start very early in the morning, and then after that, once after the shoot, it's like I need to start on editing, right? And then that editing for the editing was really stressful because it was like those type of editing where I have to end like 4 a.m. type of thing because I need to send the submission.
Same day edits?
Yeah, type of thing. Yeah, it's like the submission is like the next day type of thing.
Yeah.
Like the deadline is like so tight, and like but the workload for the edit is like so heavy. And I'm just an intern, you know.
Yeah.
So my mom wasn't very happy when I first time stayed in the office until like 4 a.m. And then like throughout intern, she kept calling me every time after 7 p.m. Like, where you? Where you? What time
worried.
already? Yeah. What time already? But even though I like kind of tell my mother like, oh, I'm editing. I need to finish this before I can go home. Then my mom will be like, why can't you just do it at home? Like, I can do it at home, but once I'm home, I'll look at the bed and I'll be like,
sleep. Yeah, I can relate.
I don't want to do this anymore. You know, yeah, exactly. So I don't want to do it at home. Yeah. So I want to do it in the office. But my mom wasn't very understanding of that. But I just kind of just
do it, right?
I just do not disturb my phone and then never answer her call and just do my work because I don't want to mess up my intern because I care a lot about my grades.
Correct.
Yeah, and I also care about what I do in my work and what I put in my work. So I really want to give 100% of my work. And then intern also because I was already starting that mindset where I want to be better, right? So I obviously don't want to procrastinate. So I want to finish my work with a good 100% hard work lah. So then there was one point where I needed to do my work and then my mom had to call Julia because like I was like staying in the office for like so long and then so late. Then my mom was like, where are you? What are you doing? Then my mom called Julia and then Julia has to answer for me type of thing. And then Julia has to talk to me personally type of thing back when I was in intern. Yeah, so that was one of the craziest story in intern. Then along the way, after intern, I didn't even tell my mom that I want to extend, you know. I didn't even tell my mom that I will be extending. I just, like after I tell Julia, okay, I can extend. Then after that's when I tell my mom, oh, you know I extend intern. Then my mom was like, why? For what? You are just an intern. Yeah, so my mom mindset was like, you're just an intern. You don't have to do so much work. You don't need to stay until so late just to give this type of work. But that's because, again, my brother went through intern. He was very different from me. So a lot of the things my mom expectation was because my brother went through first, ma. So then my mom would think the expectation is on me as well. But then at that point, no matter how many times I tried to explain to her, she never really understood. Then eventually, when I wanted to convert to full time, I really sat down with her and I really talked to her like, okay, mommy, I want to enter full time because I want to wait for August school new semester, and throughout that waiting period for like 8 months, I have nothing to do, so I want to full time here in Studio 5. Then after that, at first my mom was like, I can see from my expression like she's not happy about it. Because I told her that I warned her lah. There are times where I may come back home very late, especially because of shoot and also because of editing. Yeah, but I think my mom kind of feels that I want this, so that's why she like, okay lah, I just give her. But I know for sure she wasn't so happy about it. And then after that, when I get into full time, she was still a little bit like, where are you? What time already? Type of thing. Yeah, she spammed my phone a lot of time. But I think eventually she started trusting. Yeah, she started trusting Studio 5 because I'm also the youngest in Studio 5. So she like also like worried lah. Then after that, eventually I like introduced her to Studio 5, especially during Expo and stuff like that. That's when she meet the team and everybody. Then slowly she okay lah. She trusts the Studio 5 people. She's okay with me being in the office with them. You know, being in the office late at night type of thing. And then eventually there was one time where I really wanted to take the opportunity from Studio 5 to go to Thailand for a shoot.
Yeah.
And then after that, Ray asked me to ask my mom for permission. Then I say I try. The first answer my mom said was, she don't allow. Then I was very sad. Then I told Ray, my mom don't allow. I'm so sorry. Then Ray said, try to persuade your mom. Try to talk to your mom and persuade her, because this is a one-time opportunity that you may never get again. So I really talked to my mom lah. Like, this is one-time opportunity that I may never get again. I really want to go Thailand. You know that from the very beginning. And although it's for work, but I am still traveling overseas where I've never been before. And I get it lah.
Was it your first time?
Yeah, it was my first time traveling without my parents.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and it was my first time traveling somewhere far away.
Kinda,
you know.
Yeah, Thailand, right?
Yeah, and then yeah lah. So my mom was like, it's dangerous, you know. You're traveling without me, and somehow it was fasting month also.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my mom didn't allow me, but I persuade her for like a few days, but then eventually she okay lah, can. Then that's when I went to Thailand, and I had the most fun. Yeah, it was worth it. Yeah, of course lah. It was worth it. Yeah, like, but every day in Thailand, I had to update her lah. Like, I have to take photo, make sure I'm okay. I have to video call her, make sure I'm okay. There was one time we all eating dinner together. Then I video call my mom. Hi mom, this is me. Then I show everybody. Studio 5, yeah.
She's overcarrying.
Yeah. Then my mom say hi to everybody lah, just to make sure she knows that I'm safe lah. Yeah. So every night before I sleep at Thailand, also I have to call her, you know, type of thing. Then slowly my mom was okay with me staying out late lah. I mean, of course, who is okay with their child staying out late, especially because my mom also have this mindset where I'm a girl.
Yep,
you stay out late is dangerous, you know. So yeah lah. Then eventually it was okay. Then there was a lot of things where I have to sacrifice when I started doing spaces managing. Like how I even got into spaces was I was fully into corporate.
Yep.
Like I was 100% corp. I'm not involved in wedding. I'm not in spaces, and spaces didn't even exist at that point. And then when full time, I had like it was an accidental opportunity that I got to work for spaces. Then eventually Ray decided to give me that role lah, to take over the entity and be in charge of the entity, which I took it lah. And then also not only spaces but also weddings. It's like suddenly Yan like put me into like wedding expo, put me into wedding shoots and stuff like that. So currently right now I am like juggling between like spaces and then juggling between weddings and then corp here and there. So like on a daily basis I handle spaces, and then weekends I will go out to shoot for weddings. Time to time I will help weddings for trade shows, and then corporate also time to time I will help for shoot.
So you always like not being at home much. How does that affect your mom? When I first started spaces manager, she definitely did not understand like what I do as a spaces manager, because she as a Gen X don't understand the term of like studio, you know. Yeah, so she don't know what the hell is studio. Then from what I mentioned in the previous podcast where I brought my entire family to the studio, that's when they like kind of understand like, oh, this is studio, okay, now I understand what you do. And then slowly she like, okay lah, I let you go a little bit lah, because either ways you are already turning 20. Yeah, so a lot of times where actually, yeah, every single day I never have time for my family, not even for myself. Like, seems like you sacrifice a lot of things.
Yeah, and people may not, like people may think this is like really bad, like sacrificing my time with my family, especially because I'm like really, really young.
Yep.
But to me, it's like work has always been my priority. Like no matter what, work will always come first. Despite how close you are to me, work will always come first. And my friends always understood that. My friends has always been understanding and supportive of that. Yeah. And like,
Do you change your friends, transition?
definitely there were a lot of things that happened with my friendship and with people and stuff
tell
like
me
that.
more.
Yeah, like for example, I have this friend of 12 years. Until now she's still with me, yes, but last time I hang out with her every single day type of thing. She will join me and my family to go out type of thing. She even follow me for like Hari Raya. But then ever
That's really
since I
close.
started this line, this
This life, a new life.
yeah,
The
this
space life.
yeah, the space life. Yeah, then after that, that's when it's like we don't hang out as much anymore. Like at most we meet each other like once a year type of thing. I try my best to meet her often, but I don't, but she understand that, and then like my mom is like, she will always ask me, are you free on this weekend, are you free on this weekend, are you free on this weekend? Then I would say no, I got work.
I think you should share your calendar with your mom.
Got a lot of work thing. I don't think she understand. Yeah, then it's like,
Wait, is there a friend that you kind of cut off because of your new line of work?
I would say cut off because it's not good for me to be surrounding myself with them, because I want to move forward and I want to be better, but they just want to lag je, They don't want to focus on career, type of thing. Which I cannot be around those people because it will also affect me where I want to be lazy as well. Yeah, so I didn't cut them off, but it's more of like I slowly drift them away. Yeah.
Okay.
Which eventually, at one point, we did talk and they do understand why I did that. Which also, like, it does saddens me because they are really close to me. Like, we were really close to the point where I always go to her house type of thing. And then she'll always come to my house. Then we watch movie together. Yeah, so not only that, it's like whenever things really, you don't really plan things far ahead. Yeah, but for work, it's like, especially weddings, it's given, like the shoot is given to you 6 months prior. Sometimes even more than that. And it's already fixed in my calendar, and once I accept it, it's like,
Cannot change, right?
it's not that I cannot change, but it's like I need to commit.
Yeah, true.
So every time my mom tell me a week in advance, like, are you free on this date, got this thing, got that thing, I'll be like, no, I got wedding shoot. And it's like, it has come to the point where I've missed a lot of my cousin's wedding.
Damn.
And it does saddens me because at one point my cousin asked me, I didn't see you there at my wedding. And then I say, I didn't know your wedding was on this date and I had work at that point. So it was sad for me. And then it's like, at first few months of like being in Spaces Manager, when I started like stop attending family events, my cousins, my relatives asked like my mom, where am I? And then my mom will always say work. Then it becomes to a point where they are kind of used to it and they already expect that I'm not going to be there. So when there are times where I actually have time and I actually do make it for the family event, hey, you're not working.
Because then you gain.
Which kind of like, it hits me in a way because it's like,
I can here show up for you and then like you turn me into go work.
Yeah, it's like sometimes I also got day off lah, Sometimes I also want that day off lah, But okay lah, they are Gen Xers, They let it be. Especially my nenek, My nenek always ask me like, tak kerja? Yeah. Because she already kind of used to it, and my grandmother has taken care of me since I was young. Because both my parents always work when I was young, so my grandmother always take care of me. And then it's like she always miss me lah. Then when she knows that I always like don't go for family event, it hurts me to know that she is sad that she can't see me. But eventually everybody got used to it, which also hurts me because now I feel like I'm no longer part of the family. Yeah. Because now I feel very distant. Yeah. So when time to time, even now, when I attend family event, everybody like kind of like don't really ask me how I'm doing, stuff like that, because it really does feel like I really distant myself already, which is a bad thing. But then again, I need to remind myself work comes first. And then like I always thought my mom never understood me because she like okay that I'm working very hard and working very late. But there are times where we argue a lot because like sometimes she really needed me the most, but I'm not home, or
Can you
I'm
give
not.
Example?
Like there was a time where she really needed to talk to me, but then I was not on my phone. I was really busy with work. Whenever I'm at work, I don't really check my phone. And then when I reach home, she at that point she scolded me like, "Why are you home so late?" Then I tell her, "I'm working. I tell you already, I'm working." Then after that she was like, "But it's already so late at like 4 a.m. Why you back home so late?" And then after that, that's when we argue, and then that's when things get personal lah and stuff. And then it hurts me because like I thought she understood, and then it hurts me because she said I never understand her.
So now at what point she understands?
At what point she understands? She understands me. Like I really know she understands me, and I hope she knows that I understand her also. But I hope for this part, I hope she understands that I will always put my work first. Like I will be there for you when I can, but I hope you understand that work will always be my priority lah. Like even recently is like my significant other. It was my significant other birthday, and then it's like I made time for him, but at the same time it's like I told him like, oh, I have a trade show that is happening on that day. I can only attend and celebrate his birthday at night. And then he wasn't so happy about it lah, because of course lah, cause like it's your
birthday.
It's someone's special day, especially when you are really close to them. And then it's like, yet you put me as a second priority. It's like, I'm not saying you are my second priority, but you are my priority at times. But then for this time, it's like I put my work first. Yeah, so
you had difficulty in that, right? Balancing relationship, families and friends.
I would say the only thing I suck at is balancing time management with my relationship with everybody. Yeah.
Everybody?
Yeah. Like not only my family, my friends also lah. And also my significant other.
But in times they understand you, right? Basically, I mean, eventually they will understand how a person you are. Even your significant other also should understand like what's your goals, what's your ambition. I mean, being understanding is like very important, right? So like in that sense, right? I'm not sure at this point, which is right now, like does your mom kind of accept what you do right now, or?
It's like, okay, everybody do understand what I do, and everybody is supportive of what I do. But I always have to tell them, I always have to remind them like, you need to tell me at least a week in advance, then only I will book my time with you. Because if you don't tell me what time, or you don't like plan a time with me, then I cannot really like cater that time for you. There are times if I ask you to hang out, I will of course arrange my time for you. But if you want to hang out with me, then you need to tell me yours. Yeah, you need to tell me earlier. You need to tell me like what time. You need to at least tell me like which day, so I can reschedule my week and just to make time for you.
Okay, Jay, I need to understand like, why are you working so hard? You should, like to the point that you are you're prioritizing your job rather than your family and other people. But why? What's the goal behind that?
It's funny because my mom did ask me the same thing, and it was also one of the argument that we had. So basically is when I was really young, my family got into debt, a really heavy debt. My dad was hospitalized, type of thing, and then me and my brother have to start working at a very young age, and my brother started working when he was Sec 3, and I was Sec 2 at that point.
What do you work as that time?
What do I work? Kendarat.
Kendarat?
Yeah.
What's that? Can you tell me?
You know wedding, and then you have to wash the plate,
Oh,
yeah. But it was those wedding that it was under the void, that type of thing. Yeah, so I was working as that. I was like washing the plate, making sure the food is top up, type of thing. Yeah. So I was working as that. But the thing is, the legal age to work is actually 15.
Oh,
at least for
you were below.
At least for Kendarat also. Yeah.
I see.
But then my mom, because my brother was working at Sec 3, right? And then my mom was like having this expectation on me, like, when are you going to start working? Then I was so angry at my mom, like, why are you asking me when I'm Sec 2? When my brother was Sec 2, he didn't have to work.
Yeah.
So why is it when I'm Sec 2, I have to work? Just because my brother is working right now doesn't mean I have to work right now. And plus, even more, I am underage to work.
True.
And then I'm not sure if it's okay to say this, but it's in the past. My mom did have to lie about my age in order for me to work at Kendarat. Yeah, so my mom had to tell the person in charge that I am 15 years old, I am my brother's friend. So, yeah, my mom had to lie about my age, and I was really furious when I heard about it, because like, you signed me up against my will just for me to work, But then I understand because my family was in a debt, but it's like, why are you guys putting it onto me when I'm Sec 2 and I'm underage to work? Then it's like the debt got heavier, and then I'm the only girl, and my mom really do trust me in a way, and my mom find comfort in me where she wants me to know everything about her life. So at a very young age, my mom kind of tell me like the family is not doing well, in terms of financial and stuff. And it made me really stressed lah, especially because I was starting secondary school. In secondary school, I see everybody have like data, got good phones, stuff like that. I was stuck with like a really old phone, and then I was using like prepaid SIM card. And prepaid SIM card, you don't have data. And you can only message using SMS for like very limited. So whenever I'm in school, it's like my teacher always asks me to download this, download that to help with school stuff, right? But I say like, I cannot download, I got no data. And I will be the only one, and I feel so
left out.
Yeah, I feel kind of left out about it. Then, yeah lah, so
that's why you wanted to work so hard, because you don't want the same thing repeat, right?
I don't want myself or like my family in the future to suffer from like financial difficulty. Because of what I went through, I don't want that to be happening, especially in the future. So I've always had this mindset where I need to make money so that in the future I don't have to worry.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so like that's a lot to absorb, to be honest. Okay, so now we understand behind about the space manager and why she's working so hard. I just want to know, you have been working so hard. You have, I think, pull your family out of debt, right? In a way, like trying to save the family. And you are being the youngest, but yet you are still like, so-called like become, not say breadwinner, but also like supports the family, right? Why is it like difficult for your mom to understand the dynamic of the family,
Because I am the youngest.
That's it.
Like, because I'm the youngest and I'm like the only girl, the responsibility is very heavy on me. So my mom tends to be more worried about me, because okay, I don't wanna. This is too personal for me to say, but my brother is just very different from me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so all the responsibility is all put onto me, and because my dad also is no longer working, like then my sister is Down syndrome. My sister cannot work, so it's only just me
you.
and my mom. Yeah.
So the family relies on both of you to support. That's touch.
At some point, my mom feels like I shouldn't be supporting the family.
Why?
But because like I am still 20 and I'm still schooling, so my mom feels like I shouldn't support, like I shouldn't work so hard and give money to like pay off everything. But at the same time, I know she needs help. And like there's one point where even though she say like you don't need to work so hard, you can just help by pay slowly lah, you know. But at one point when my dad got released from work, that's when she actually really talked to me like I actually really do need help with the bills and stuff. So that's when I like, okay, that's when I need to work even harder to help my mom and the family.
Wow. Okay, that's a lot. That's quite inspiring. I think that's a lot. I think for the viewers also, you know, it's a lot lah, right? It's a full of emotion kind of episode right now. Like, okay, Trish, I think we do not have much time, but what you share is very touching. I think your story is kind of relate to a lot of people, right? You know, struggling families, forced to work at the early age. I just, the last thing that I want to ask is, you know, for people who experience the same thing as you, what advice can you give to them, or what kind of, you know, maybe guidance for them to help, or even to be strong at certain point? Can you share that with the audience?
I guess I would say if you don't start now, then when are you going to start, you know? Because if you don't work hard now, then it's going to be even harder in the future. If you're just going to take life easy now, your life will be even more harder in the future. You don't have to be exactly like me where you have to sacrifice every single thing, but take into consideration that you do need to start working now. Start working hard now.
That's crazy. But actually, right, I just want to add that up. Regardless of wherever stage you are, you have to work hard, right? It's either you work hard now or you work hard later.
Yeah.
Right.
If you work hard later, then it's going to be even harder lah.
Because you have back pain. Okay, guys. I think that's all for today. I would like to thank Trish for being the guest for today, and I hope you guys learn a lot of things from our space manager and how much she has sacrificed to build the Studio 5 spaces. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye.